Hey there, everybody. My name is Mike Laverty. I am a teacher librarian at Sioux North High School in Sioux Lookout, Ontario. There's my official backstage pass credentials in case anybody doesn't believe me. I will be going through a brief tutorial on how to use Buncee. This is an online learning platform created by the Capstone company, which creates lots of other products. Some of them you might be familiar with. So we're going to have a look at what this website can do for you. So you do have to have an account to use it. I went ahead and set up the free trial. So this is an actual free trial, which is great. It doesn't require a credit card number. You can set up a free account and you don't need to put your credit card number in. You can just simply start using the software to determine if it's something that you'd want to use in your classroom. So right off the bat, there's a pretty big caveat to something like this, is that this software does require your school board to purchase a license if you want to have students using the software. You know, if you want to have multiple student accounts, if you want to be an administrator. So basically, if you want to use this software, you're going to need to have an investment from your board, which is going to require a lot of work. But that being said, I do think it's a very useful online learning platform to use. I think, as I mentioned in my description, it's, if you've ever used Canva, very similar to Canva. So you have these pre-made templates that a teacher can basically just borrow and adapt to their purposes, whatever class they're teaching, whatever state, province they happen to be in. They can modify these things. And the most important thing to keep in mind is that you're not downloading a static template. I mean, you can look for something for a poster or a bulletin board, and a lot of what Buncee does is offers a lot of like that clip art and ready-made templates, and things that have been part of the library world for decades, right? Like making displays, making bulletin boards, celebrating student achievement, highlighting collections, all that kind of stuff. So you can do that. You can make these static kind of documents, but I think the really important thing here is this rich, what they call rich media content. And so I think a really cool example of that is this one I'm going to start with here. This is a template that I found that I thought was really interesting, and it just sort of is a different take on how you can assign work to students, especially in a remote learning session or an online learning environment. So this one is, record yourself reading. So it's an immersive, the rich media content refers to these moving illustrations. It's just a very engaging visual media. It's got an elementary aesthetic to it. I think it's definitely designed more for younger students, but I think this could work for a high school audience too if you just adapted it. So this is great. Like, so the student will actually make a recording of them reading from their favorite book. They'll put the title in, they'll put their name in, they'll insert a photo of themselves. So you could take this model and you could change it, you could modify it, and then in the end you're going to have an archive of student submissions, them reading themselves recording. So really you're just trying to engage the students in different ways, getting them to use audio, use emojis, so you're allowing students multiple ways to engage with the material, to keep the material interesting and fun, and just things they actually hopefully will want to do.